I'm Jake Harlan, 29, from a nowhere town called Milford, Ohio. Population 4,200 and dropping. I work nights at the old steel mill that shut down in '08. Pays shit, but it's quiet. Most nights I just walk the empty floors with a flashlight, checking for squatters or kids breaking in. Last Thursday I found it in the sub-basement, behind a rusted chain-link fence that someone had cut years ago. Looked like an old arcade cabinet from the '80s, scratched plexiglass screen, coin slot jammed with gum, and a big red button under faded letters that said Future View 3000. Someone had spray-painted "Don't" across the side in dripped black. Cute. I laughed, figured it was some abandoned prop from a Halloween haunt the town did back in the day. But when I plugged it into the emergency outlet, yeah, power still ran down there for some reason, the screen flickered to life with that old CRT static buzz. Green text crawled across. Insert quarter for one glimpse. Cash only. No refunds. I didn't have a quarter. I dug in my pocket and found a crumpled dollar bill. Shoved it in the bill slot anyway. The machine whirred, sucked it down, and spat out a little paper ticket like those old fortune tellers at the fair. Read. Tomorrow, 7:12 p.m. You will find $200 in the break room locker. Use it wisely. I snorted. Bullshit. I tore the ticket up and tossed it. Next evening, right after shift change, I opened my locker to grab my lunchbox. There was a fat envelope with $200 in 20s. No note. Just cash. My heart did this weird stutter. I told myself some guy must have left it by mistake. Pocketed it anyway. Bought beer and wings on the way home. I went back the next night. Same machine. Same dollar. New ticket. Tomorrow, 11:45 p.m. Your ex, Sarah, will text you, "I miss you." Do not reply. Sarah and I hadn't spoken in 14 months. Not since she moved to Columbus with that finance prick. Sure enough, 11:45 on the dot. Buzz. Her name on my screen. Hey, I miss you. Can we talk? I stared at it until the screen went dark. Didn't reply. Felt proud for about 3 seconds. By the third night I was hooked. I started feeding the machine every dollar I had. The predictions got more specific. More personal. Tomorrow, 3:17 a.m. Your neighbor's dog will bark 3 times. Then stop forever. It did. Old Mrs. Kowalski's golden retriever just dropped dead in the yard. Heart attack, the vet said. I watched from my window. Tomorrow, 9:05 a.m. The mill foreman will slip on oil and break his wrist. You'll get his overtime. I got the overtime. Foreman's in a cast right now. The machine never lied. Not once. But the predictions started turning darker. Tomorrow, 2:40 p.m. You will see a man in a red hoodie watching your house from across the street. Do not go outside. I saw him. Put up, hands in pockets. Just standing there in the rain. When I finally worked up the nerve to open the door with my shotgun, he was gone. Last night I went down again. I only had $1 left. Slid it in with shaking hands. The screen stayed dark longer than usual. Then the text appeared, slow and deliberate, letter by letter like it was savoring it. Tonight, 1:13 a.m. You will come back downstairs and feed me your last dollar. You will ask for one final prediction. My stomach went ice cold. I checked my watch. 12:51 a.m. I told myself I wouldn't go. I sat on my couch with every light in the house on, gripping a baseball bat, staring at the clock. 1:05, 1:08. My legs started moving on their own, like strings were pulling them. By 1:11 I was in my truck, driving back to the mill in the pouring rain. Couldn't stop. Couldn't even scream. I'm writing this from the sub-basement right now. The machine is humming in front of me, screen glowing that sick green. My last dollar is in my hand. It's 1:12. I don't know why I'm posting this. Maybe so someone knows. Maybe so someone finds the machine after. Because I already know what the final ticket is going to say. It's going to say, "You will never leave this room." And I'm about to push the button anyway.